What if your bones could tell the story of your life? Every choice, every meal, every habit, written right into your skeleton. Welcome back to the Rheum Guy, where we make complex medical science simple and relatable. I'm Dr. Russell Branum, a rheumatologist with over 32 years of experience. And today we're talking about a silent issue that affects more people than you think. Let me introduce you to Sarah. She's a 32-year-old marketing professional, always on the go. She thought she was perfectly healthy. Her routine, long hours at the office, coffee for breakfast, and often skipping meals because she was just too busy. Like many of us, she figured bone health was a concern for later in life, something to worry about in her 50s or 60s, not now. Then one morning, it happened. She slipped while getting out of her car. It wasn't a dramatic fall, just a simple misstep. But the moment she landed, she felt a sharp crack in her wrist. It fractured instantly in the emergency room. The doctor called it a low-impact break, a major red flag. Sarah was baffled. I'm too young for this, she thought. Her initial blood work came back normal, which only added to the confusion. But her doctor was thorough and ordered a bone density scan. The results were shocking: early-stage osteoporosis. At just 32 years old, Sarah was in denial. She had this image of osteoporosis as something that only affects older women or people with obviously unhealthy lifestyles. But a closer look at her habits told a different story. Years of relying on processed foods, minimal sun exposure from being indoors all day, and chronic high stress had slowly, silently, chipped away at her bone density. But here's the twist that even she didn't see coming. Her bone loss wasn't just from her diet. Sarah had an autoimmune condition that had been dormant for years. Without her knowing, her own immune system was quietly attacking her body's ability to build new bone, accelerating the damage. She had absolutely no idea this was happening beneath the surface. Once she got her diagnosis, Sarah started treatment and made some critical lifestyle changes. She began incorporating calcium-rich foods into her diet, making sure she got enough vitamin D, and started lifting light weights to stimulate bone growth. Her neck skin actually showed improvement, but the most profound transformation wasn't physical, it was mental. She finally realized her body had been whispering warnings for years before it finally had to scream for attention. Here's the key takeaway: bone health doesn't start at 50, it starts right now. Every single meal, every choice you make, every moment you might take for granted is either building up or breaking down the foundation for your future strength. So, before you scroll to the next video, take a moment and ask yourself, what are you feeding your bones today? If this story opened your eyes, please give this video a like and subscribe for more practical health insights. Share it with someone who might need a reminder that prevention starts early. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one healthy habit you plan to start today? Thanks for watching.